The copy of Kudzu featured in today's review was provided courtesy of 8-Bit Legit. Last year I had the opportunity to preview Kudzu, a new Game Boy game developed by Pie for Breakfast Studios and published by Megacat Studios. While the demo only encompassed the first slice of the game, I was a fan of its aesthetic and intrigued by its world. Though I never picked up the final Game Boy release, publisher 8-Bit Legit has made entering the world of Kudzu far easier with an emulated version of the title hitting the Xbox and Switch. Diving into the Switch release, I was eager to see how the rest of the journey would unfold, and I came away pleased with my experience. Kudzu tells the story of Max, an apprentice gardener who sets off on a journey to locate his missing master. While exploring through an unusual kudzu field, Max will realize there is more to find than just his missing master, and unravel a 100-year-old mystery in the process. Kudzu will seem familiar to The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening upon first playing with its top-down view and combat style. The overworld style is also similar, but Kudzu does away with having to travel between dungeons, rather each area of the game is its own dungeon. As a result, players get to navigate each area, discovering new paths and locations to uncover the next location. The game does a good job directing players where they need to be, but leaving enough to explore that it doesn't feel too linear. Numerous obstacles lie in wait, from simple switches to multiple routes needing to be eradicated to proceed. Each area has a unique selection of enemies to encounter, with boss fights and upgrades to discover to help you explore. While backtracking in games has become something I have grown to dislike, Kudzu does it in a useful way to keep it from feeling tedious. With new items in hand, these area revisits always lead to exciting discoveries, like a lost goat or other key items. Each area feels unique and offers something new for players to overcome and learn about the world Max inhabits through various journals and story scenes. The map makes Kudzu a joy to play, with multiple unique areas to work through. An area map is available within each and usually purchased with the in-game currency of mushrooms from a cat-like character. But having the map isn't enough, as a compass is also required to show your current location and any treasure chests that can be scattered throughout the area. An additional upgrade can also show you the location of the game's lost goats. Don't pass up on the goats, as the game makes it worth your while to find them. Being a gardener, Max utilizes a machete as his preferred weapon and main attack. Throughout the game, Max will find other gardening tools to help boost his damage output or help with exploring. Combat takes a bit to get used to, as Kudzu features no audio or visual clues outside of the occasional knockback animation to define when you land a blow or take a hit. As a result, it may not feel as polished as other contemporary Game Boy titles. After a few encounters, it becomes second nature, but I still wish there was a proper attack sound effect. Max can easily take damage in combat, and the game does a decent job of keeping you informed about your health with a pop-up above Max's head to indicate your remaining HP. Max can heal from sleeping at rest tents or by consuming Kudzu jelly from the inventory screen like a Mega Man E-Tank. Max's health can be upgraded as the journey unfolds, and additional Kudzu jelly slots can be obtained to provide ample healing potential. Kudzu looks great for a Game Boy title. Each screen is wonderfully detailed, and the title card for each new area showcases great artwork. Characters are done in a similar style to many Game Boy games and fit well into the world. Enemies likewise are varied and well detailed. Boss encounters look to up the ante compared to the rest of the game, often being made up of multiple sprites filling more tiles. While a fun concept, they often have visual glitching as the encounter progresses, ruining the effect. While it never ruined the experience, it is a blemish worth noting. I have adored the music found within Kudzu. Each area has its unique theme, and each has been a treat to listen to, even after multiple runs through each area. Unfortunately, the music is all Kudzu has going for it in the audio department. Attacks and damage have no sound effects, and the occasional pickup sound effect can be buried beneath the music. While not everything necessarily needs a sound effect, the world of Kudzu feels muted. Depending on how you view this, it can either enhance or hurt the overall experience. My playthrough of Kudzu took about 6 hours to complete with everything found. Subsequent playthroughs are likely to take much less time, but the journey will be the same as the one just completed, so replays are less likely. With my journey of Kudzu complete, I found little to hamper my experience. The combat takes a bit to get used to thanks to its lack of visual or audio indications. Boss sprites can come apart at the seams, and the audio is surprisingly sparse outside of the awesome music. I found each to be a minor thing overall, but they are a thing. It is pertinent to mention that the emulator in use by 8-Bit Legit also lacks features such as save states and rewind found in the NSO Game Boy apps. Display options are also locked to the Game Boy Green, with no option for selecting the Game Boy Pocket or light color schemes for anyone who might find the green too harsh after prolonged periods. No gridline effects are present to give a sense of authenticity to the Game Boy display as well. For the $5 asking price, Kudzu is a great journey to experience and one that is authentic to the Game Boy library. Being available on Xbox and Switch gives this title more range than its Game Boy roots. The journey has a number of interesting turns and becomes something I didn't expect quickly, and one I could recommend to fans of the genre and system. With such an intriguing story, it's a good excuse to spend a weekend enjoying this classic experience. Thank you for making it to the end of today's review. Kudzu is a great game to pick up if you're a fan of Game Boy titles and Zelda-like experiences. Big thank you to 8-Bit Legit for sending this out our way to review for all of you to watch, and again, thank you all so much for watching. Here at the end, just a couple usual favors to ask: thumbs up, thumbs down, depending how much you like this video, as well as the sub button notification bell so you can see when new videos go live on the channel. For anyone interested in further helping support the channel, please be sure to check out that join button here on YouTube or the Patreon link in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Every little bit helps, keeps this place going, and bringing more content just like this to all of you. Big thank you to all of our current champions. You just continue to be amazing, and we can't do it without you. But until next time, my wonderful internet peeps, you all stay awesome, keep on gaming, and we will see you back next video.